Hi, everyone, and welcome to the update for today. It was Tuesday, the 30th of June, 2026, and today I was back in the store. Just like yesterday, it was a bagging shift. Just like yesterday, it was 7 to 4. Just like yesterday, ended up being a fairly traditional bagging shift where um, I ended up actually bagging most of the day and not getting sent on too many other missions. Although I did spend most of the last quarter of my shift on the register, but otherwise, mostly a bagging day. So, not a bad day overall. And also, just like yesterday, a day that I really don't have much to say about. Customers were pretty well behaved, and no ridiculous workplace drama or anything like that today. So yeah, I will have to call that one a win. 2 days of work in a row with really not much to say about it. Um, Gosh, I hope the never-ending well of retail content is not finally going to run dry on me. Wow. Anyway, um, but in all seriousness, if you were a customer that I encountered today and your behavior was good, I appreciate that. As a matter of fact, I appreciate all customers that behave well every day that they behave well. So you do get noticed. I oftentimes say that I don't like um, the all the folks that behave well to not be noticed while we're so focused on those that aren't having the best day. Now, usually I say that in the context of a note to a teacher after a day of substituting in a room that had a rough day. However, I think it also probably applies to the store. Why lose track of those customers that had a good day today? Because I know we do spend a lot more time focused on those who didn't. So, anyway, but today was a good day. And, you know, another thing I was thinking about is that, it was a Tuesday. And Tuesdays can be very sporadic or spurty would be a better way of saying it. In that, more so than any other day of the week, we can go from 0 to a line 10 deep in a matter of seconds. And to be perfectly honest, the primary reason for this is the shuttles from the retirement communities. And I'm sure it cannot be a universal everywhere across the board thing. But at all four locations that I have worked at, it has always been where we've had more senior center buses on Tuesdays than any other day of the week. Now, and the company that I work for, we started offering the senior discount to the extent that we have one on, I want to say it was in 2007 or 2008, give or take. I came on board in 2001. How crazy does this sound? I am older than the senior discount. All right? In terms of how long I have been with this company. So I can also, and have on a couple of occasions, been able to call people out when they say that the senior discount used to be better. The senior discount used to not exist. But anyway, so it came online in like 2007 or 2008, but the thing is, even before that, and I was at my third location at the time when this came online. And the thing is, even before that, the most common day that the senior community center buses would come would be on Tuesdays, even before that. Which made me wonder, companies especially don't pick days arbitrarily. And I have a feeling all these centers don't pick days arbitrarily. So my question is this chicken or egg? Were there retailers that started offering senior discounts on Tuesdays, like way back in the day, long before the place that I worked for ever did? And like Tuesdays became like the day for this. And the retailers did it for whatever reason that they did it. Like Tuesday was a slow day or whatever, so they made that the day. And then all the senior centers adapted by selecting Tuesday as the day that they do that they go to the stores. Or was it that the centers, for whatever reasons that they have, staffing or whatever, somewhere decided that Tuesday would be the day that they would do the grocery run, part of, the shuttles that they offer and whatnot. And I got a little bit of a taste about how these things kind of operate when Dad had to be in the assisted living place for a while. But, or would it be that for whatever reason, and I think the place that Dad was at, their like bus to the grocery store was on Tuesdays. So was it that the centers picked the day as Tuesday, and then way before my company ever did it, the retailers were like, our loyalty cards or whatever show that is the day that we see it, so we're going to put the discount on that day. Which was it, chicken or egg? I wonder if AI knows. Anyway, and by the way, if you're ever wondering the type of things that go on in my mind while I'm working a register, a slightly repetitive job, a lot of times it's stuff like that. Anyway, today wasn't even senior day, by the way, but we only do senior day the first Tuesday of the month. That being said, but we still have the Tuesday schedule, so surge and then no one. Surge and then no one. Why do we get the surges? Well, because the community center buses are told everybody to be back on board no later than 2 o'clock. And so at like 1:55, they come up. And obviously, a lot prefer not to use self-checkout, so your regular registers get flooded right before it's time for these buses to leave. It's just the nature of the business. You can't really do a ton about it. And it's definitely not a complaint. It just is. And so we had the regular Tuesday start and stop sporadic thing because of that. But anyway, and at least in large part because of that. And then gym. I went to the gym today. It was a good day. And 2 really good workouts in a row. And then went to, because to offset, a good workout, went to a taco shop, this place called Los Bros, the Brothers. Really good place. Probably my favorite of the Mexican takeout places around here right now. Sorry, muchas gracias. Still love you. But right now, this Los Bros place is doing pretty good. There's also a place called Victorino's, which is quite good as well. I do way too much Mexican takeout. Anyway, let's see. And then spent the most of my afternoon time still tidying up the house. And in large part, a lot of this today was just moving clutter around. In the next day or so, a couple of people from the management office at my request are coming and doing a maintenance inspection of this place. Been involved with this unit for a long time, and there are probably some things that we're behind on, and I'd love to having them come and take a look. But in the meantime, moving some clutter around so it, looks less like I'm reorganizing the place. Let's see, even though obviously I am. Let's see. And then had to go on Amazon and buy some just adulting, boring crap, like some clean the shower spray. I got behind on that, and Mom ripped me a new one last time she came to visit. Some file folders. I'm reorganizing the desk down there, and I'm going to start putting files in there. Need some of the hanging folders. So yay on adulting stuff and printer ink, because I told you that I got updated my insurance for my car and then can't print the stupid cards because my ink is dried up because I only use it once a year. All right, well, that was my fun day. Thank you so much for joining me here once again, and I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. Ciao for now, everyone.